Chee! Oh, it's a Galactic activation portal day, too.
It is. Woo-hoo.
Welcome to Tuesday, May 13th. According to old Gregory and according to the 13 moon calendar, it is the 11th month and it's the 12th day of
I don't know
that
if we
month.
showed you this picture, but show them. It's about dissolving, so you can see all the particles of what would make form, and it all dissolving and not falling away, but just becoming unattached and free floating.
Dissolve, release, liberation are the keywords for the month. The quote for the month from Jose Arguelles is, "To see clearly, you must continuously detach from yourself. The actual you is a moving force and not any personality or conditioned state of being, though it might appear otherwise to the fixated world." And the totem animal is the serpent. But today is the white spectral dog, and we are guided by heart. And I do believe that Darlene is going to talk about it. It's a throat chakra day. It's kin 50. And like I said, it's the white spectral dog, tone 11.
Of the sun wave spell.
Of the sun
Is it
wave
the
spell.
11?
Yeah, tone 11.
So it's 11. So what we'll share about 11 is the theme for this month.
Yes. Is that
Yeah.
what you're doing in this one?
No,
Okay.
I have the white dog, but
All right.
you said something and it triggered what I was going to say, but now I don't remember what that is. But I think it's this whole thing about the white dog. I'll read you the qualities so that it encompasses all of its, well, most all of its meaning. Heart, breakthrough, new beginnings, relationships, companions of destiny, ego, issues of the emotional body, recasting the past, spiritual strength, guardians and guides, authenticity, and magnetizer. So this one is really calling in our companions of destiny, which we do every day when we share this, I think, out with you guys. It's like, are you on the same, like, awareness of the more expanded cycles and the openness to a lot more playing out than just life? So, and this is about calling in your other companions of destiny, and heart and love. And also it's an opening for your guides and spirit allies. We had a whole
We
discussion.
had a discussion on the word yesterday.
Is it allies or allies? And the one thing that really stood out for me, because I don't know if it was yesterday or or even if it was you guys, but we talked about how we transcend the ego, we move past the ego. And I still feel like it's a rejection of a part of ourself. It's about bringing the ego in to be loved. But it talks about it here. In this book, instead of white dog, it's called Ak. Ak also represents the recasting of your past, those deep emotional patterns that have shaped by your past experiences that become identified as part of your ego self. Rather than blindly protecting your identity, your ego can act as a useful filter for reality. Ak asks you to remake your relationships with your ego, to create it as an ally and release the issues of the small self. You can be guided in taking steps to transform, heal, and integrate. A link to a larger pattern is forming as you become freed from past identities and emotional patterns. The essence self then becomes unencumbered, opening the channels of communication with the spirit guides, allies, companions, allies.
I love you.
As these relationships support essence self, the call goes out to your soul family, to the one heart that beats in powerful concert between you. This is the song that beckons your sacred family to unite.
Oh.
And yeah, there's lots to Ak, but basically it's devotion. You think of the dog because it's the white dog, right? What dogs represent is
Love, companionship, loyalty.
Yeah, absolutely. But they challenge us. Like we have a dog here that
It's not our dog.
challenges us to, what do we think about this? Because this dog has like no,
Serious instinct issues.
yeah, and it just doesn't necessarily listen. And
At
so,
all.
yeah, so it's interesting. Even though we say dog, we have this one that she is not necessarily.
Our kin.
There you go. That's what it is.
It is a galactic activation portal today and tomorrow. And just wanted to read this because I don't think I have. This symbol signifies a galactic activation portal day. These days invite you to enter gateways of expanded consciousness and amplify your awareness of energy flows and information exchange. Within the 260-day galactic cycle, there are 52 portals. The specific kin form the loom of the Maya, which is a bilateral symmetry pattern that reflects the basic pattern of our DNA double helix, integrating the galactic code of light into the genetic code of life. This portal formation is a resonant structure linked to the activation of our full DNA potential.
Woo!
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. And so tone 11?
Which also confirms it's already within us. It's not something like it.
Nothing outside, guys.
We're activating something within ourselves.
So tone 11, the keywords, as I mentioned earlier, because it's also the keywords for the month, are dissolve, release, and liberation. 11 represents the dynamic of dissonance, accounting for randomness and non-stability. Do you want to read it? Because I got to do this.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Tone 11 represents the power of creative dissolution and dissonant structure. What can appear as destruction or chaos may eventually actually be the necessary forces of liberation, evoking a release from rigid structure and format. As we release that which no longer serves, we make way for new opportunities and understandings to emerge, setting us free from expectations or definite notions. Spectral energy breaks us out of routine, releasing us from the spectrum of possibility. Like a prism retracting white light, revealing its full spectrum of colors, Tone 11 provokes us to see aspects of our wholeness that may not yet provokes us to see aspects of our wholeness that may be yet undiscovered, guiding us to dissolve fixed concepts, fears, habitual patterns that weigh us down. Spectral power declares, I invite breakthrough. I dissolve identity. I unsolidify. I release old models for new models. I wield dissonance as a force of liberation. I redeem chaos as untamed order. I free limiting beliefs and constructs. No box, no separation, no boundaries, uncontained, free form, receptive to the prismatic range of possibility. Spectral advises, let go, let yourself be absorbed by life itself. Be flexible in yielding to formless flow. Allow your focus to cover a vast range. Dissolve feelings of constrictions, welcome spontaneity, seeming disruptions, and unexpected detours. Release allegiance to limitations, reliance upon format, or fixation upon control. Undo, break down, mix it up. Allow the energy to travel as it needs. Disperse into formless existence. And here's the quote by Jonathan Goldman. In the chaos it creates, dissonance can shake up static energy and allow transformation to occur if one can stay fluid when encountering its energy. And I think we should just share that epiphany we had yesterday. We had somebody that we knew felt like everybody was blaming them for something, and they felt it was uncalled for. It was her own, like their own business.
Healing journey, yeah.
Yeah. And so Michael had a wonderful way of looking at it.
Concern is a twisted form of love. It is love mixed with fear for the one that we love. So when receiving concern and taking it as blame, we've actually twisted it twice. It is all love. So what was the next step from that? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. So with blame, which this person perceived concern to be blame, that you're not, taking care of yourself or whatever. But that projection was out of concern, which was then out of fear, but love.
Love mixed with fear.
Yeah. And so when we could flip it all and bring it into acceptance, then she could accept the concern, but, yet the other person could accept the choices one makes on their own without concern. If we're just pure love, there isn't any.
There's no concern, there's no fear, there's none of that.
Yeah. And we're all free to make our choices.
Mm-hmm. And today is a throat chakra day today, a galactic activation portal, a throat chakra day. It's a polar kin day. It's a wild day. There's a lot.
And it's my singing day, so
It's
what
her
a
singing
perfect day
day.
for
So
throat.
throat chakra is Haraum. Take a deep breath. White spectral dog. I dissolve in order to love.
I dissolve in order to love.
Releasing loyalty.
Releasing loyalty.
Seal the process of heart.
I seal the process of heart
With the spectral tone of liberation.
with the spectral tone of liberation.
I am guided by my own power doubled.
I am guided by my own power doubled.
I am a polar kin. I transport the white galactic spectrum.
I am a polar kin. I transport the white galactic spectrum.
I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me.
I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me.
When we open past the world system of the conditioned perceptions, then we enter into a vastly different level where a whole new cosmos dawns.
Well, that just kind of fits right in with what we were saying, where are you? Oh, okay. That when we can move past our conditional perceptions, which is what we were talking about, blame and concern or whatever those things are, then it can all just return back to love.
And day 2 of our 4 days in the Codon Yi Jing reading, the well, or the source. The judgment. Thou hast nothing to draw with, and the well is deep. Job 4:11. The well of water is your subconscious mind. You can draw anything you want out of this well. The rope you use to draw up the pitcher of water is your faith and confidence in the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind, the nature of which is to respond to your conviction. If you do not have the conviction, you do not make the contact. The image. And David abode in the wood. 1 Samuel 23:18. Wood was used in ancient times not only for boats, but also for burnt offerings. The word David means a man who loves or gives allegiance to the infinite intelligence within him. And to abide in the wood means that you seek sustenance, strength, and wisdom from the giver of life within you. Wood is the symbolic of the tree of life within you. Drink of inspiration, joy, and courage.
I find that's really been my path lately, is just strengthening that trust and faith in my relationship with God, source, nature, the gratefulness.
Self.
Yeah, whatever word works for you, because it is all of it. Anyway, love.
Love. Anyway, lots of love to you today, guys and girls. Don't let me be like that. And we'll be back to discuss another day in the galactic calendar. If you're looking to get a hold of us, it's Darlene and Michael Turner at gmail.com. Our person who shared it with us originally, who's way further on the path than us, is Quentin J. Fast at gmail.com. And for your own investigation, if you want to do some personal research, lawoftime.org. All those links are in the description. Thanks for being, guys. We look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.